Hey everyone, George from Elite Motor Cars. Today we have in front of us this beautiful 2002 Cadillac Eldorado ETC Collector Series. This is the last and final year of the Eldorado, and Cadillac decided to commemorate it with the Collector Series. They made 3 batches of the Collector Series at the end of the Eldorado production. They made 1,596 total of these particular cars. The first 532 were Alpine White, the second 532 were Aztec Red, and the last and final production run of these cars, 532, were also Alpine White. Beautiful, beautiful example here, finished in the Alpine White with the neutral leather interior with the special oatmeal inserts. What a car. I love these cars. They're absolutely beautiful and very rare, and tons of unique features on these, which I really love. Very, very nice car. Now, me and this car, we have a little bit of a history. I think I bought this car back around 2016 or 17. I think, if I remember correctly, I drove it for about a year or two. I just absolutely love the car. Put it up for sale, I think in mid-2019. Sold the car to a very, very good repeat customer. He had the car for about a year and a half, and he decided he wanted to try he'd been dying to try the Cadillac XLR convertible. He came across one finally, and he decided to trade this car in. The dealer that traded the car in actually sold it to a local gentleman who I used to actually see in Danvers. And I said to him one day, I go, that was one of my old cars. And he goes, really? So we got talking, and he asked me if I knew about them, if I could help him with maintenance. And I did over the next couple, I think he owned the car about 2 years. I helped him with maintenance, told him what to do, and everything else. And I think around April or May, he called me, and he's like, George, I'm going to Arizona for a job. I don't need the Eldorado anymore, but you're the guy for the car. Come by, take a look at it, let's put something together, and you take this beautiful Eldorado and find it a great new home. And that's what I did. So I really do love the car, and I hope it goes to a really, really good home. The nice thing about this particular car, before we even get to the video, this car is not perfect. It's a beautiful, beautiful automobile, but it does have its faults, but it'll be super affordable. So if somebody's looking for a driver that they can enjoy, this is the car. It doesn't have crazy low miles, it doesn't have high miles. It's got 113. So you could drive the car, it's not going to hurt the value. It's not like you're buying one with 20, 30, 40,000 miles and you're trying to keep the miles off. This car you could drive and enjoy. This car has actually been really well serviced over the last few years. When my customer bought the car, I think within 6 months or so, he took it to my mechanic at the time. We did brand new front R-knot struts in it. And if I remember correctly, the rears are brand new R-knot struts as well. The car has fairly new rear brakes. And I think the tires are maybe 1,000 miles old. So the gentleman who I bought it from had just put the tires on it. The car's got fresh oil in it. It's got fairly new torque mounts. I know I did some other service. So, oh yes, it's got a brand new small gear pump. So the car's been really well serviced. Everything works in it. It's just a really, really nice car. Let me show you guys around a little bit before I keep babbling. These cars have a very, very classic look. Has a lot of the 67, 68 Eldorado in it, especially in this rear roof line. Right there, that one line, just really reminiscent of those 67, 68 Eldorados. Very nice car. Power antenna is working perfectly. You see a lot of these cars, power antenna is not working. Still has a very cool on-side antenna right there. Does have, these are actually special to the car. They're the ETC Collector Series wheels. They're pretty rare, and they're special to these cars. They're very unique. I love them. I think they're a beautiful wheel, and I also love the uniqueness of them. And as you can see also, those are brand new tires. I'll be shocked if they even have 1,000 miles on them. And the gentleman who bought the car from me, he's a traditional old school guy. So he had the stand-up Cadillac hood ornament added to the car. You either love it or hate it. I think it's pretty cool. And as always, guys, take a second to like and subscribe below. Elite Motorcars, Peabody, Massachusetts. To all the new subscribers and all the existing subscribers, we thank you very much. Also, take a second to check us out on Instagram and Facebook, Elite Motorcars, Peabody, Massachusetts. Now let me show you guys some of the faults. The car is not perfect, but a beautiful automobile. There's that little mark right there that was touched up. It does have a couple of scuffs right there. It looks like they might have been touched up at one point. Scuff right there. It does have these chrome wheel lip moldings. Some people love them, some people hate them. Chrome wheels are in nice condition, but they do have a little bit of corrosion, as you can see. But in general, very nice condition. Driver's door is absolutely beautiful. I think it's got one. If you look very, very carefully, I think there's a light indent up there, but you gotta have it in the right light. You can hardly see it. A couple little marks right there, just from normal use. And then this wheel has the normal corrosion as well. It does have a little bit of rust hiding underneath these chrome cover, wheel lip covers, as you call them. Nothing bad, but you can see a little bit hiding behind there. One thing I don't like that the last owner did to the car is he put either Flowmasters or some sort of exhaust on the car, took the original exhaust off it. So it's got more of a rumble, throaty sound to it. I'll start it up or I'll take it for a ride, let you guys hear it. Some will love it, some will hate it. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's cool, but it's just not my thing because I'm Mr. Originality. But just want to point it out. As you can see, even the exhaust tips are a little different than the originals. And the rear bumper does have a few scuffs. Just all minor stuff. Right down there. But as you can see, the paint gleams on the car. Absolutely beautiful white, Alpine white paint. Can't forget the Alpine part. As I said, this quarter in the back does have a little rust in there hiding right there, as you can see. So she's not perfect, but a beautiful driver. This wheel's in pretty good condition, but it does have some corrosion. But overall, very nice. Has a little mark right there. And then also, if you look down here, I don't know if this is, I'm not going to push that much. I don't think it's rotted there. It's some reason, it looks like the paint came off or something. Not quite sure what's going on exactly there, but as you can see it's right there. It's whatever you want to call it. But look how beautiful that car is. My God, she's gorgeous. And it's kind of crazy as these cars get older. I was finding a collector series maybe once or twice a year sometimes, or one every couple of years. I don't think I've bought a collector series car since I sold this one, actually 3 years ago. So this was the last collector series Eldorado I think I sold, actually. So they've become really rare over the last 3 or 4 years. As crazy as it sounds, this is a 20-year-old car. So the Eldorado in general has become very rare. I still remember the first one a friend of mine bought, I think it was back in 96, 97. It was in 1993 or 1994. It was the Eldorado Touring Coupe that they called it at the time. It had the North Star. And I remember jumping on 93 and giving that car some gas, and that car just took off. And ever since then, I really love the cars. Let me open the hood, show you guys underneath the hood. Open the trunk. We'll check out this beauty. Oh, that's a gas door. There we go. that. So it does have the original floor mat and the original owner's manual in the glove box. Original floor mats are in very nice condition, as is the trunk. All the trim as well. Pull down works perfectly still. Awesome feature that Cadillac got rid of. It was just so elegant, that pull down. Underneath the hood's in really good condition. This car has the North Star V8 4.6 liter 32 valve dual overhead cam. And I always hear stuff about the North Stars. They're good, they're bad, they're junk. I love the North Stars. I've had good luck with them in general. This particular car, I bought this car with 80,000 miles. This car has, if I remember correctly, 113,000 at the moment. I'd never ever had an issue with this car. It runs awesome. This is one of the good ones. This is a really, really nice car. AC's ice cold. Heat works beautiful as well. It does have fairly new torque mounts, which I have a feeling I put those in at the time. Does have the normal little bit of the plastic breaking off the heater box back there. Pretty common with these Eldorados. The box is plastic and the motor is so close to it, and all the heat, it just dries it out. But very good condition overall. Now let's check out this beautiful interior. I love these interiors. I think they're gorgeous. I remember the first one of these I bought. I was so infatuated with the emblem on the dash and the different wood grain and the seats. It was just like, wow. So let's check her out. Let's start with the back seat back here. Back seat of this car has been hardly ever used. As you can see, it's got the beautiful oatmeal. That bike go by for a second. It's got the beautiful oatmeal inserts, which I absolutely love. And it's got this, I forget the name of this wood, but it's got a special wood grain, as you can see. It's just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Climate controls in good condition. The radio does have a couple little marks. As you can see, it's not perfect, but it works great still. And this car is actually one of the first collector series cars. This is 388 of 1596. That plaque is so cool. So is that beautiful wood. And it's in really, really nice condition. A lot of times you see these very much discolored, and this one's in very nice condition. Rugs are in nice condition. Seat does show some normal wear. One special thing about the collector series, before I forget to mention it, both front seats have the Cadillac wreath crushed in them, which the normal Eldorados did not. It does have the oatmeal as well. As you can see, the driver's seat does show some wear. Just basically normal wear and tear. The center armrest is in really nice condition, as is the gear shift, and the steering wheel is in beautiful condition. Door panel is in very nice condition. It has a little mark right there, but very nice condition as well. Door jambs are very nice also. Beautiful. This seat's also in very nice condition. It does show a little bit of wear right there, as you can see, but pretty minor in general. But absolutely love these interiors. Back there as well. Door panel's in great condition, as you can see right there. Headline is very nice as well. Visors also. This is a pretty loaded up ETC collector series. I don't really think there was a lot of options you could order with these cars. The only thing I've really seen for options on these cars is they come through with a moonroof or no moonroof. So this car, I don't even have to look. I know these cars by heart. This car has the Bose sound system with the cassette and CD player with the RDS, which tells you what songs are playing on the radio. It has the dual zone climate control. It has power seats on both sides with dual power lumbars and heated seats. Also has the rain sense wipers, power lumbars if I haven't mentioned that, and the driver's memory seat. So a very well equipped car. This particular car, we just have the keys for it. I don't know if he lost the remote or not. If somebody likes the car, they really need a remote, we could probably get one. Just call a local GM dealer and get the part number on it, and we could probably program one up for you guys. Show you here. It does have the owner's manual. It's actually got the original leather thing right there. Pretty cool. Start her up for a minute. So you can see everything works there. The air conditioning works great. It does have 100 and no gas in it as usual. It has 113,798 miles. Let me come back here. You guys get a little bit of a listen. Hope you can hear that exhaust. A little more rumble to it. Try to race it up a little bit here. We'll take it for a little test drive here. Yeah. Hold on a second here. Let me move stuff around. Okay, let me give it a little gas back there. So pretty cool. Now when I'm behind the wheel of the car, I actually really like the traditional hood ornament. When I'm outside the car, it's not for me. But when I'm definitely sitting behind the wheel, I do love it. It reminds me of my 80s Eldorados. Take her around. Let's do a little spin around the industrial park, and we'll wrap up this video. This car actually runs really, really nice. It shifts great. It runs really well. If you heard, there's a little squeak in one of the front struts there. I'm going to try to get that checked out before anybody picks it up. So the car will be fully serviced. It's basically serviced at this point, but I did just notice that little squeak right there, so I will take care of that. Let's see if we can put the window down here, the exhaust a little better right here. Don't know if that picked up the exhaust well or what, but hopefully you guys heard it. It's pretty cool. Look at that wood. Look at how gorgeous that wood is. I know I keep coming back to it, but I'm still crazily infatuated with these interiors. Put that up so you can hear me here. I think we'll wrap the video right over here. So again, she's got 113,798 miles. It's got the nice Bose sound system. It's got the dual zone climate control, heated seats, everything you could possibly want. Let's not forget the electronic rear view mirror with the compass and the outside temperature as well. It has the 2 keys right there. So as I mentioned earlier, I could try to get a remote. If you're watching the video and you are out of state and you need the car shipped to you, we can get it shipped right to your door. So just give us a call. We can get you a quote and get it shipped right out to you. Beautiful taillights there as well. I use beautiful a lot through this video, but I love these cars. And it's a beautiful, beautiful New England day. So to wrap it up, guys, it's a 2002 Cadillac Eldorado ETC Collector Series. Car has 113,000 miles on it. I am going to be asking $59.95 for this beautiful automobile. Don't miss out. It's a beautiful, beautiful driver. Turn the key, enjoy driving it to work, take the kids out, whatever you like. It's an awesome Eldorado, and it's one of the last Eldorados out there. So again, $59.95. My name is George. You're welcome to give me a call. My direct line is 978-590-0014. Really appreciate you watching the video. It's a little longer than most, but I kind of get a little carried away with these beautiful Eldorados. So again, thank you so much and have a great day.